Let's have a real talk, no sugarcoating, no filters. I need you to stop whatever you're doing and listen, because what I'm about to tell you might be the gut punch you need to finally wake up. Picture the most humiliating scene you can conjure. A woman, perhaps one you'd find stunning, beautiful, desirable, submitting herself to a degrading, intimate search. She's walking through metal detectors, handing over her ID and her dignity at the front desk of a maximum security prison. Why? To get a few minutes, maybe a conjugal visit, with a man who has lost his own freedom. A man locked in a cage, who can't take her out to dinner, can't pay for a vacation, can't even hold her hand for a walk in the park. He has absolutely nothing to offer but his presence, his forbidden status, and the challenge he represents. Now, look in the mirror. Look at yourself. You who are free. You who have a job, who grinds every single day, who possesses the power to come and go as you please, to build something to offer the world. And yet, there you are, glued to your phone, begging for a crumb of attention, sending that third unanswered text, reacting to every single one of her stories, offering yourself up as a personal chauffeur, an unpaid therapist, a walking ATM, all in the desperate hope that she might grant you the honor of her company. Women will brave the bureaucracy and humiliation of the prison system to be with a man they desire, and you, with your golden freedom, are voluntarily putting yourself in chains, debasing yourself for a woman who clearly doesn't want you. If this brutal comparison doesn't light a fire in your gut, a spark of indignation and shame, then I don't know what will. This isn't meant to make you feel worthless. It's meant to set you free. It's about burning that doormat mentality you've been taught and forging within you the mindset of a man who is the prize, the final destination, not the disposable starting point. The truth nobody told you is that you're playing the game with the loser's playbook. You believe you have to prove your worth by chasing, by demonstrating overwhelming interest, by being the nice guy. But let's translate what chasing actually means in the dictionary of female attraction. It means, hello, I don't deem myself valuable enough for you to come to me, so I will expend my energy, my time, and my hard-earned money to try and convince you otherwise. Please, accept my sacrifices, as I have nothing else inherently attractive to offer. It's an auction of the self where you place both the opening and the final bid, and still, nobody buys. Every, hey, stranger, text after being ignored is another nail in the coffin of your attractiveness. Every instant, like on her post, is a declaration that your life halts to watch hers unfold. Every time you offer to solve one of her problems, you don't become a hero, you become a utility. And what happens to a tool after the job is done? It goes back in the toolbox. You are putting yourself in the box, brother. Think about your day. You wake up early, face traffic, swallow crap from your boss, deal with annoying clients, you study, you work, you exhaust yourself, all to earn you money. That money is the physical manifestation of your life's time, your sweat, your vital energy. And you are willingly prepared to burn that vital energy at the altar of a woman who sees you as an option at best, and a nuisance at worst. The equation is fundamentally broken. The value is with you. The capacity to provide, to protect, to create experiences, that lies with you. So why in the hell are you acting like a beggar when the banquet is yours to host? She should be the one striving for a seat at your table, not the other way around. Until you understand this power reversal, you will forever be the waiter and never the guest of honor in your own life. And here comes the most painful part, the truth that will force you to look at yourself. While you spend your days and nights obsessed with her, planning your next move, your next creative hello, she is not thinking about you. I'm sorry, her mind and heart are somewhere else. The woman you idolize, the one you humiliate yourself for, is, at this very moment, chasing another man. She's doing for him everything you wish she would do for you. She sends the first text, she laughs at his unfunny jokes, she gets ready for hours to meet him, she cancels plans to fit into his schedule, she overlooks his flaws. She is playing the female version of the very same pursuit you're engaged in. She becomes easy for him. And what's the big difference between you and this guy? He doesn't have two heads. He's not a superhero. The difference is brutally simple. He is not chasing her. He is chasing his own life. He's busy building his empire, whatever that may be. It could be a financial empire, a physique sculpted in the gym, a deep knowledge of a subject, a rising career, a passion project. His life is the movie, and he is the star. Women are not the goal of his hunt. They are the audience scrambling for a ticket to watch the show. He generates value for himself, and that value overflows, magnetically attracting others. He understands that attraction is not about persuasion, it's about gravity. You don't convince a planet to orbit you, you become a sun, with enough mass and energy that orbiting becomes the only logical consequence. Your obsession with her is the very thing preventing you from becoming the man she would be obsessed with. You're so focused on tending her garden that you've forgotten to build your own castle. And guess where every queen wants to live? This leads us to a crucial point. The idea that women are difficult is one of the biggest lies ever sold to men. Women aren't difficult, they are selective. And they are incredibly, absurdly easy for the man they have chosen, for the man who sparks genuine desire in them. For that guy, there are no games, no, I'll wait to reply so I don't seem desperate, no, I can't tonight, maybe next week. For the right guy, the door is always wide open. The difficulty you encounter is not an inherent trait of hers. It is direct, unfiltered feedback on your current sexual market value. If you have to climb a mountain to get a yes, while another guy gets the same with a snap of his fingers, the mountain isn't the problem. The problem is your lack of equipment, preparation, and strength. Instead of complaining about the mountain's height, you should be in the gym, training for the climb. Instead of trying to guess the password to the vault, you should become the kind of man for whom the vault opens without a code. All this effort, this emotional exhaustion you feel, is a symptom. The diagnosis, low perceived value. And the cure is not to try harder, it is to become more. It's to stop focusing on the external, on winning her over, and to dive deep into the internal, into your own construction. Learn about human behavior, female psychology, how to build unshakable confidence, how to have dominant body language, how to develop a sense of humor, how to lead a conversation, how to have a life so interesting that it's worth being a part of. You must be the prize. A man is born a blank canvas, a promise of potential. Value is not given, it is built. It's the result of discipline, of hard choices, of sleepless nights spent studying or working, of saying no to immediate pleasure for the sake of future glory. And how do you build this value? By channeling your most primal energy. That drive, that raw desire that makes you chase women, is not your enemy. It is your greatest fuel. It is a nuclear fusion reactor that you are currently using to power a scooter. It's a powerful force that, when misdirected, leads you to humiliation. But if you learn to control and redirect it, it can build empires. Instead of wasting that energy thinking about her, use it to push out one more rep in the gym until failure. Instead of stalking her social media, use that time to read a book that will make you smarter. Instead of spending money on a dinner that will lead nowhere, invest in a course that will increase your income. Transmute sexual frustration into professional ambition. Turn rejection into rocket fuel for your personal ascent. This is what the men you see winning at life do. They don't suppress their desires, they alchemize them. They use the hunger for connection as motivation to become men with whom high-value women want to connect. This brings us to nature's golden rule, hypergamy. Women are biologically wired to seek the best possible partner. They look for a man who is, in some way, above them, be it in status, resources, strength, intelligence, or confidence. It's not malice, it's a survival and optimization instinct. They want to secure the best protection and the best genes for their offspring. You can cry about it, you can curse it, you can revolt against this reality, or you can be smart. You can understand this rule and use it to your advantage. If women will always seek the best option available, your one and only job is to become the fucking best option. It is that simple. Stop fighting nature and start playing by its rules. Be the strongest, smartest, most successful, most confident, and most interesting man you can possibly be. Improve your life not to please them, but because you owe it to yourself. Improve your life for you. The result: women will become the consequence, the bonus, the inevitable side effect of an extraordinary life. They will cease to be the objective and will instead become the trophy you earn for winning your own battle. So, the choice is yours. You can continue being the guy who sends flowers and gets a "thank you, you're so sweet," while she goes home with the guy who forgot her name. You can continue being the friend zone shoulder to cry on, hearing all about the assholes she sleeps with, while secretly wishing you were one of them. Or you can make a decision today, right now. The decision to stop chasing butterflies and to start building a garden so damn magnificent that all the butterflies in the world want to land in it. The pain of rejection you feel right now is a gift. It's the alarm bell ringing to wake you from a nightmare. It's time to shut off the alarm, get up, and start building. Your journey of transformation doesn't end here. It has barely even begun. This was just the reality check. The real plan, the step-by-step blueprint to rebuild yourself and forge your value, is at the next level. Your true journey begins in the video appearing on your screen right now. Click on it, and let's get to work.